Hello everyone, and we're back to Dual Destinies now. So, let's continue where we left off with, we just met Athena. Let's go talk to Athena. Oh, wait. I should change that real quick. I was messing around with audio. That should be good now. Think you could watch out for bystanders next time?
Whoops! Are you okay?
I think so. That police officer is out cold. I'm so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's like a reflex or something. Reflex? Sounds more like a felony. You're Athena Cykes, I take it.
That would be me. And you are?
I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Right Anything Agency.
The Right Anything Agency? What a fishy sounding name.
It's a long story, but it is a law office, among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you?
Oh, that right. So then you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I could say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, how about telling me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't really tell me much, as always.
Of course. Feel free to ask away.
I'm a lawyer, I promise.
Yep, and that's your attorney badge, all right. It's dull and grimy.
Look, makes me think of all the courtroom battles you've faced so far.
Hope mine will look like that someday. Look out, legal world. Athena Cykes is psyched and ready to go.
Actually, I just haven't polished it lately. Maybe I should keep that to myself. Don't need to deflate her dreams about work just yet. Oh. So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar.
That's right. And here's my shiny new attorney's badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, so you must be a bit younger than me.
A bit more than you might think, in fact.
I'm only 18! How old do you usually be to pass the bar? Someone answer that. Because Felix is like, what, 23 when he passed? Francisca was 13 and Claudia was 18. What do I know? 18? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age?
I skipped a few grades while I was an exchange student in Europe. And I got my license to practice law while I was over there.
All I can say is, wow. You must be a genius or something.
I study analytical psychology. Thought it might help me be a better lawyer.
Psychology helps her be a better lawyer? How exactly does that work? So tell me
about our clients. What are they like?
Oh, right, you haven't met him yet. Well... And that about sums it up.
He's more worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father!
Wait, are you crying?
I'm not crying. There was something in my eye.
They're called tears.
Moving right along. Let's get down to business. Helping our client is priority number 1.
So, Athena, you mentioned studying psychology.
That's right. I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology into the courtroom. The power of psychology will bring a breath of fresh air to the legal system.
Oh, really? So how do you plan on using it to defend our clients?
Well, for example, I can try to listen to a witness's inner voice, and then analyze their psychological state with the help of my trusty partner, Widget.
Widget?
This device around my neck here. Say hi, Widget. Hi, Widget.
It talks!
Oh, you need a volume knob. Anyway, the little guy will sometimes say what I'm feeling. Awkward. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Now that I seriously doubt.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got it on my way here. I think it might have something to do with our case.
A special edition covering our case. That was quick.
This is the whole point of special editions, isn't it? To be the first to get the scoop. Rápido!
Right. Well, let's see what it says here. It's the deal with the Spanish. Tenmataro was seen. What? He was seen flying through the sky?
Yeah, and somebody happened to snap that photo near Nine Tails Vale. The article goes to say it might be connected to our case. Apparently that photo was shot right over the murder occurred.
Well, that's where the black feathers and strange tracks are at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think a yokai was involved.
Wait a second. Yokai as one of those Japanese monsters?
My god!
You don't actually believe it was a supernatural murder, do you?
Hahaha, no, of course not. Now, German? Why not plain old English?
On today, Apollo. Let's get cracking on the crime scene already. Do you hear that? It sounds like a TV or something. Oh, look! There's a TV in that little room in the corner. In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler, the amazing Ninetales, has been confirmed missing according to the sources close to the wrestler. It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Ninetales Vale today. He also fails to appear at a march today where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with Tenmataro's recent escape.
So that wrestler's gone missing.
Hey, you two! Don't be hearing you. Eek!
Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious. What about that horns of yours? They look mighty suspicious if you ask me.
Horns? It's my hair!
Anyway, we're lawyers and we're here to... Duh! We're the lawyers that come to defend Mayor Tenma, ain't ya?
Shoulda reckoned with that expensive looking bracelet you got there. My name's Venus Flinch. And I'm a caretaker here. Pleased to meet you.
Same here.
Wow, talk about a quick change of heart. So, tell me, demon lawyer, bet you used that demonic horns of yours to scare the bejeebus out the witnesses, huh? Come here, you little hurt demon, you.
Ouch! These horns or my hair isn't meant to threaten anyone.
Right, seems a mighty big waste of perfectly good horns if you ask me. Then again, I need to none of my business, so...
That was fast. Guess he's done with me. Well, I best get back to work. Apollo, your bracelet! Oh.
Halt! Stop right there!
Huh? Me?
Apollo, your bracelet's gone.
Ah! Don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer, sir. I'll check the lost one later. Somehow I don't think it'll be necessary. Just check your wrist right now. Ah! The cat's out of the bag! It was barely in the bag in the first place.
That was a pretty pathetic attempt.
So sorry. I'm so sorry, so sorry. Just couldn't control myself. Please forgive me, I'm begging you. Oh. Sheesh, I almost feel sorry for him now.
What should we do about him, Apollo?
Well, I got my bracelet back, and he seems sorry enough, so...
I knew you understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir. You obviously got a big heart. As big as the wad of cash in your wallet, I hope it...
Leave my wallet out of this. Yo-ho!
Hey! Didn't you just finish apologizing for stealing from us?
Run, run, run away! Head for the hills!
Get back here, you!
Talk about a quick escape. Looks like he dropped a few things. Looks like a pair of diagrams. This one's of the crime scene, and here's one of the foyer.
Left his shoes behind, too.
That guy's the living definition of a bumbling thief.
Let's hang on to shoes. We can get in the bag next time we see him.
Why would you carry shoes? Ah, we've carried worse.
As for the diagrams, I say we keep them.
It looked like something the police might draw. Wonder where the caretaker got them. Now then, as I recall, the fox shaver should be up at the top of those stairs.
Whoa.
Well,
where all these black feathers and weird tracks come from?
the popular opinion seems to be that they're from Tenmataru.
You mean the great evil has returned?
Even if he did, I'd be laughing out of the courthouse trying to indict him. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene! Oh, God. And who are you? Are you with the police? Well, yes, first, who are you and what are you doing here? On second thought, I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene. Ah, under arrest? But save it for the boys back at HQ. Now come quietly or else I don't want to be late for lunch. Please wait, we're Mayor Tenba's lawyers. Well, why didn't you say so? So you're here, you're the lawyers I heard about. Ha ha ha! I almost took you two in. You two sure were suspicious, though.
I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day.
Sorry we didn't catch your name. My name? I'm Bobby Fulbright, the heroic detective who defends our citizens from all evil, the champion of justice who comes running whenever you are in need, and my catchphrase, in justice we trust. Oh boy, this guy's a story and a half. So, what can I do for you? I'm a lawyer. Justice needs backup sometimes too. I don't mind you asking for your help, but you should try by thinking things over yourself. After all, the road to justice starts with your own first step. Ha ha ha! If you don't have any information to offer, we could just say so. This theme. So, would you be okay if we had a look around? Certainly not. No authorization personnel allowed. You should just make an exception. Cease and desist at once, or you'll have to deal with my little friend here. Yikes! See, we are reaching for his. In justice we trust. Phew, it was just a badge. You may be maritime attorneys, but you still need authorization to cross a police line.
Papa, let's see if we can't change his mind.
Good luck. Let me know how it goes. I bet he's as dense as heroes come. You're wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. And I'm a wall of justice. Oh, frick. I'm a wall of justice, keeping injustice. That would be you, at bay. I knew it. Look, there's justice and you, here, right? Justice and me, you say? That's right. Are you trying to say that justice and I aren't enough to keep you out? What?
No, silly. You're saying that you are an inspiration in our quest for justice.
No, it can't be! You have him on the ropes now, Athena.
If we were on the side of justice, would you let us through?
But part of the crime scene's a part of justice too.
Sure, but only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right?
Ah! Whose justice is more just here? Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so... Oh, Lady Justice, what would you have me do?
I think we really got to him.
Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go.
Our pleas for justice must have had a huge impact. It's tying him up in knots. Now's our chance to start looking around.
After all that about authorized personnel only, this was surprisingly easy. Should I stop them or let them through? Justice is more just.
Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime, right?
Right. A search for the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use in the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles.
You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right? Sighting screen moves the cursor and the camera, right?
Yep, you can touch both arrows, the screen. Okay, this is tutorial stuff. Moving on.
Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. No salons comme ça. Let's get started.
The Forbidden Chamber. You see the demon Temantar was imprisoned in there before his escape.
Think we get this door open?
It's worth a try. No good. It's tied shut. I don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. Justice we trust! Yikes! Did I just hear the voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open. We've tried and tried, but it won't budge. It's an essential part of the culture found in this manor, so we can't just blow it up either. So an unopenable door. Right. According to Miss Jinxie Tema, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene.
Thanks for that tip, Detective Fulbright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful.
Forget I said it! So, the Forbidden Chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like something I better keep in mind. So this is where Alderman QB's body was found.
Apparently, the murder weapon, a spear, had Merton's prints on it.
That's not. Excuse me. That's not good. Prepare! Detective Fulbright is here. Yikes! Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so in the name of justice, I must say goodbye! What was that all about?
Wow, this is a pricey looking chair.
Apparently, the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it.
Really?
Yeah, and when he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings.
So he's the prime suspect in the crime he knows nothing about? That stinks.
Oh, poor Mr. Tenma. He must be feeling so scared and confused.
Apollo, it's up to us to save him.
It's like she's on her own emotional roller coaster.
Look, the statue only has one tail.
Maybe it's a nine-tailed fox sidekick. I bet the number of his tails represents a yokai's power.
So if you had two, Apollo, I'd only have one?
Wait, what?
Not that it means you're better than me, got it?
Like I said, what? I think that's everything here. Oh, nope, okay. There's something wedged under this chair. Let's see if we can't lift it up and... Freeze! Yikes! No disturbing the crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers. He does have a point there.
Hey, Detective Fulbright, did you hear about that attack over on the yokai lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth.
And you waited till now to tell me? I better get over that once. In justice we trust. Wow, Athena.
That was surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo, now's our chance to look around some more.
The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness. So can we look at the cloth? Whatever this is, it's stuck tight. It looks like a large bloodstained cloth. The blood's probably the alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. I wonder how it got here. And why does this seem important? Okay, now that's everything on this side of the room? No, the folding screen? Alright. Nothing seems to be on this side. Maybe I should check the other side. Okay.
Doesn't this Tanuki statue remind you of the manor's caretaker, Phineas Finch?
It was raccoon looking thing? Yeah, it does look like him.
Oh, I just got the best idea. We should knock it over. It might transform back into Mr. Finch.
Mr. Finch is, mischievous, but he's not magical, you know.
You didn't waste a brilliant idea, Apollo. You suck.
I'll come back to that. I saw something shiny. What do we have here? It looks like the statue of Nine-Tailed Fox and Tenma are battling it out.
Careful, Apollo. It's got blood on it.
Really? Hey, you're right. Are you colorblind? What if it's the alderman's blood?
How could you remain so calm after seeing all this blood?
Well, this isn't the first time I've seen something like this, so...
You're not fun at all. You need to act surprised or grossed out or something from my first case.
I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor, too? You work for Trucy? I don't know. Alright, let's look at the stuff.
Look, trophies. Ooh, and this one's award to Alderman Cube. The Amazing Nine Tails Yokai Division winner. Tenma Town Pro Wrestling Tournament.
Yokai Division? Yeah, I didn't know you could have a division of one.
Paul, you should enter the tournament next time. And I have the perfect name for you. The Mysterious Firebrand. A mild-mannered masked lawyer by day, demonic masked wrestler by night.
No one's going to hire me or a masked lawyer, Athena.
Look! A cat with two tails.
No such thing.
Oh, and this lady really has a long neck. How funny is that?
There's no way a creature like that could ever exist. She had a tough time swallowing.
Apollo, I bet you're one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus.
What's that got to do with anything? Okay, I think this is it then. Alright. Hey, this window's open. Now outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff.
The window only opens about 6 inches, not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo! There's something caught in the window frame. Looks like golden fur. What a pretty color. It must be some kind of animals.
Wonder what's it doing here. Did Autumn and Cupid have a pet fox? Guess that about wraps it up. Now, if only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows.
Hey, Apollo, did you hear something?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, right. Your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine.
What are you talking about?
A whooshing sound, like wind rushing through a narrow strait, and the echo of someone's voice in
Justice we trust! Ah! His theme will never not rub off on me, I guess. I don't know. Aha! Someone's got a sharp set of ears! That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air ducts.
I heard it through the air ducts?
Yeah, check it out! But why would she hear you through there? Why don't you go to the diagram? As you can see, the vent is connected to an air duct that leads into the hallway. The wind must have rushed through here and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears.
What a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through the air duct or something.
A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct was in the hallway low enough to climb into, that much is true, but as you can see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. 9 feet, in fact. Well, I can't reach it, that sucks. I highly doubt there was any way to get up there without a ladder or something, or a step ladder, and I don't see anything of the sort in this room, do you?
I guess you're right.
Speaking of things in this room, yeah? Can you tell us what you guys turned up at Detective Fulbright? Not on my watch, buddy. In the name of justice, I cannot reveal the facts pertaining to the prosecution's case. Oh, come on! Throw us a bone here!
Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need.
I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about, but keeping information out of enemy hands is also a form of justice. No! Which justice is more just? Why is this always so hard?
Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto, to serve and protect.
I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto. Yes, of course. I serve as well as protect. Okay, I will share some information with you. In the name of justice.
We did it, Apollo.
Yeah, we did it all right. But I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. Oh my god. Was it Miss Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene? That's right, and the photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. That's traumatizing. And Miss Tenma had a key allowing her to the immediate access. A key, so the Fox chamber was locked? Yes, and Miss Tenma had the only key to its doors. Really? So Alderman Curie didn't have a key to the Fox chamber? Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but it disappeared after his murder.
Disappeared? You think the killer took it?
It could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. But it's timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is the most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you. Ha 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 ha.
You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old me!
I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. I only help good little boys and girls.
Shameless rascal? Who even says that?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl either.
I will beat you.
Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. You actually don't think the murderer was some sort of monster, do you? Well, they're a monster for murdering, so yes.
You're in the name. What's the name of the creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma something? Because from the black feathers and the big tracks, it looks like that creature did it.
Our prime suspect would no doubt love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature.
Can Tenma whatchamacallit even be made a victim of slander?
I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman.
So, the most likely scenario as far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like the yokai Tenma was the killer?
Wait, what? Now I'm confused as you! At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. So, Mayor Tenma is your only suspect. That's right, even his name, Denma Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. And he's really scary looking too. Wait, aren't you telling me that's why he was arrested? Ha ha ha, don't be ridiculous! He was the only one without an alibi! Oh, is that so? Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Miss Tenma, the only others around here were Mr. Finch and Mayor Tenma's aide. The two of them were together at the time. Finch, the guy who tried to steal my bracelet. Just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have a chance. But what about Jinxie? She's not suspected at all? She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she has no motive. It's unfathomable that she would ever murder an alderman and pin the crime on her father. And besides, do you really think a little girl could lift up this huge spear? Sure enough, that spear looks even bigger than her. That's about all I could reveal at this time. Well, you must admit, Damon Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect. I admit it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor. The prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial? Is it Clavier? That's the one. Oh, it's not Clavier. Sorry, guys. He's, how shall I put it, not what you expect. That is, unless you faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. What the? Is this some kind of joke? Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as a prosecutor, and not Francisca, or Claudia, or someone else? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in the courtroom battles. Everyone talking about how his murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than figments of the imagination. They're baloney. Who's better to prove than a master of psychology? He's the best man for the job. He's a convicted murderer, no matter how you look at it. That's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him, so none of us are in the position to question that matter. Ha ha ha. This really is the dark age of law.
This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name of Blackwell, would you?
Oh, huh. Bingo, Simon Blackwell. So, you have heard of him?
You could say that.
What's that supposed to mean? Well, I bet you don't know his official title. I haven't heard of the Twisted Samurai. That's Prosecutor Blackwell. Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His convictions what twisted and wrapped the legal world into this dark age of law. Oh yeah, and Phoenix did that too, remember? What? And he's of all people's going to stand in court tomorrow? Haha, never fear. I myself will be there to protect you. That's reassuring, I guess. Well, you kids, knock yourself out. Can't wait to see how you do it tomorrow.
Wait, Detective Fulbright, I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? This doesn't look like a sort of place where you need to take off your shoes.
But I hadn't even noticed. Why am I barefoot? You've honestly not noticed it until now. Wait a second, those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright? These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes, they are. My favorite pair, in fact. Thank you for bringing them to me. You must be truly on the side of justice. I can't handle this name. Oh my god. Don't tell me Mr. Flinch actually stole from a detective.
Stealing shoes right off someone's feet. That's pretty amazing.
But it's more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't even notice. Nope, looks like we've gone all we can out of the detective, so let's see, maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Finch. I want to hear what his alibi is. This is just awful, terrible, I say. Somebody help!
Ah, look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch?
No! The name's Finch! Phineas Finch! I can't figure out what accent he has, I'm sorry. Keep on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. So, what seems to be the problem, Mr. Flinch? Oh, it's just terrible, terrible, I tell ya, come quick! Okay, what's to deal with him all of a sudden? Looks like some kind of mask. It's the Amazing Nine Tails mask.
The Amazing Nine Tails?
Oh, right, the wrestler who appeared during the festival's special event. What's his mask doing here? If I take off his mask like this, it must have killed him! What? Who would do such a thing?
Let's go talk over there in private.
Look, there's some night here cut up inside this mask. So what makes you believe that the Amazing Ninetales has been murdered?
You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't you?
Yes. I mean, no. Just tell me, please. I'm tired.
Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. How about you join me in the quest for championship belt? What a team! Me in my bandit's mask, and you in the demon mask of yours. Demon mask! I wonder if I can make it big. Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial. Huh?
Oh, no. I wasn't actually... Why let him put me off topic like that?
Come on, Apollo. Ask him about the Amazing Ninetales murder already.
I'm a lawyer. You mind if I ask you about this?
All right.
Well, does it ring a bell?
Oh, it's ringing. All right. You want to thank me for all my hard work, and I humbly accept.
No, this isn't a gift. Should have known this was a dead end. I think we'll stop there. That's a good place to stop. So, thank you all for coming. I hope to see you next time. And please subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.